Okay, so here we are trying to figure out what is the coefficient of x raised by 12 in this thing. Okay, so how we will compute coefficient? So x cube, it starts from x cube, so let's take x cube common. Okay, so it can be written as something like x cube 1 plus x square plus x cube, something like this all the way. This thing is going, and this entire thing cube, which is basically x raised to the power 9 into this thing cube, right? So essentially when somebody is asking coefficient of x raised by 12, x raised by 9 is already there, so basically you are asking coefficient of x cube in this thing. Now you might be knowing that 1 plus x square all the way, if this thing is raised to the power m, and somebody asks you, so basically what is this expansion? This expansion can be written as summation k is equal to 0 to infinity m plus k minus 1 choose k x raised to the power k. Now here you can clearly see that, okay, whatever coefficient I want, if I want coefficient k, then if I want coefficient of x to the k, then that thing is going to be excuse me, that thing is going to be m plus k minus 1 choose k. So in this case we are asking about coefficient of 3. So if we are asking coefficient of 3, then it is going to be what, and this, so basically m is 3, this thing is 3, right, and k is also 3, so basically it is going to be 3 plus 3 minus 1 2 choose 2, which is basically 5 choose 2, 5 choose 2, which is 5 into 4, sorry, 5 into 4 divided by 2 factorial, which is 20 divided by 2 is equal to 10. Okay, so the answer is basically 10. That is one way. Okay, I wanted to show you one another way also. So let's try to figure out one another way. See, in that way we can understand it like that let's clear it out. So when we are talking about 1, so the answer was 10, right? We will again try to figure out the answer 10 using one another way. So when somebody is saying you that, okay, x cube, this is basically permutation combination, so how that m plus k minus 1 choose k is coming, that you can understand from here. So how you can understand is x to the 3, x to the 4, x to the 5, something like this is there. There is cube, so yes, you can understand that it is 3 terms, right? X cube, x4, x5 till infinity, and again x cube, x4, x5 infinity till infinity, right? Now if somebody, if and you are multiplying these 3 terms, and somebody is asking you what is the coefficient of x to the 12, then obviously see, if there is a product in which x to the 4, x to the 4, x to the 4 is coming, then that will be one of the coefficient, right? So if these 3 things are multiplied, that is one, that is contributing 1 to the total coefficient of x to the 12. Similarly, let's say this is 3, this is 5, and this is 4, then again that is contributing 1. So in so let's say you are taking let's say p, so the coefficient, what I wanted to say is that in how many ways, so basically you have to, so the summation in entire thing is going to be 12, so you can understand it like you are having, let's say, 12 ones, and you have to distribute these 12 ones in some way in 3 buckets. So bucket 1 is this, bucket 2 is this, bucket 3 is this. My point was distributing is that, okay, one first bucket, let's say you are putting 4 ones, then 4 ones, and then 4 ones. Excuse me. So what is happening is that that is one way. When I told you that x to the 4, x to the 4, and x to the 4 will be chosen. when I told you that okay, the another way is x to the 3, x to the 5 and x to the 4, this is selected. So that I told you, then that is something like this. So 5 ones are here, 3 ones are here and 4 ones are here. Essentially what we are doing, we are having 12 ones, right? So you can understand that 12 identical balls are there and we have to distribute it in 3 buckets. What is the number of ways? That is a permutation combination question, and that is exactly the answer to this. Okay, so and you know that one more thing, that you cannot have two ones here, because at least 3 has to be there, at least 3 has to be there, right? So 3 or more has to be there. So straight away this problem can be reduced as something like, okay, all the summation has to be 12 and every box should have at least 3 3 3. So 9 is already there, then I can say that okay, 9 is already there, then basically 3 is only left. So the problem is reduced to something like this, that in 3 boxes how I can place 3 ones in 3 boxes, how I can place. And that thing, you might be knowing that what happens is that uh, whatever number of boxes are there, that minus 1, so if k boxes are there, then k, so these are m ones, and whatever k boxes are there, then we are going to add k minus 1. So basically they are dots. So basically what happens is that they are basically dividers. So I will let you know how it happens. So if let's say 3 is there and 2 we have added, okay, so basically now it is going to be 5 slots. So I will tell you, in this 5 slots there are 3 ones and there are 2 dots. Okay, so 3 ones for, let's say, and 2 dots. What is going to happen, out of these 5 I will choose two of them, and whatever I choose there I will put the dots. So let's say I have chosen this one and this one. Once I have done that, then in rest of the slots I put 1, and that is my way. So this part is first part, this part is second part, and this part is third part. So 1 1 1, this is one filling, understand? Similarly you understand that I could have chosen 1 dot here and 1 dot here, right? That would have meant that here 1 and here 1 and here 1. It means that okay, 0 in the first box, 1 1 in the second box, and 2 in the third box. So 0 1 2, you understand, right? 0 1 2. So you understand that how this thing is counting that in permutation combination. This is a trick, and the entire thing boils down to 3 plus 2, 2 dots, 3, and choose 2. We are choosing 2 places for this thing, right? So this is basically 5 choose 2. You might be remembering there also we got 5 choose 2, which was basically 5 into 4 divided by 2 factorial 20 divided by 2, which is 10. And again we are getting the same answer 10. I just discussed another way in which you can get the same answer 10. So the answer is 10.